So I want to talk about tomato cages. This is your tomato cage that you can buy at Lowe's. I don't know, maybe $5-6, whatever they charge. I have grown many tomatoes in these and they do not work. This, to me, is a waste of money. So this year, for my tomatoes, I'm going to put up these posts here and use this caging here, or better known as cattle panel. Here it's in a roll because I really couldn't carry too much heavy stuff. My son is going to have to help me. And wire fencing, really sturdy, and it's going to be going all along this back wall here, and I'm going to do nothing but heirloom tomatoes. You can see the ground is still being amended. Any kind of chicken waste or rabbit waste, duck waste, it's going to be at the bottom with manure and then soil. So to continue my little tutorial on the proper trellises or cages, I guess you can say, to use for tomatoes, this is rabbit cage wire. See how it's easy to bend? So I had some extra in the yard last year and I put it up here, and see how it's all went, the tomatoes, how it all went in, caved in. The tomatoes were so heavy that it just all came down like this. I mean, it can handle something like this. The little peas are up here and maybe cucumbers, but it will not be able to handle heavy tomatoes. Maybe just some small pickling cucumbers, but not the big long ones. And this beefsteak tomato here that I have it up with a stake and 2 stakes, and I'm going to run this across with string and let it grow up like this and keep it no leaves at the bottom so the tomatoes just come down. But this is also going to have to, here's more trellises that I'll have to change out as these tomatoes are down here, and they will grow up, and as they grow over, they're just going to cave in completely. So a little bit at a time, just get one roll at a time, and I'm going to try to make them tall enough so they'll come over like this so we can walk through. I mean, I can walk through, but not everybody's 5 feet tall. There are taller people in my house than me. So this is my challenge this year, is proper trellises and proper tomato caging, I guess you can say. So my tomatoes will just grow a little bit better. Every year I learn a little bit more and more. My yard is a total mess, but that's okay. It's always a work in progress. And here are the T-posts, and the fencing will go up. Tomato will grow up, grab onto this fence, and won't fall down. So I don't believe in wasting anything on the homestead here. So I will use these tomato cages for my peppers. My peppers will grow in each one of these tires here. I'll probably put a bell pepper in here and maybe a jalapeno pepper in here. And I'll keep going down with more tires that I'm going to be buying new tires for my truck. So I'll use the old tires for here. And those are my tomato cages there. I've bought quite a few at Lowe's and where not. So they will grow up in here, not wasted.